Hi everyone, Nathan here from Mighty Lancer Games, and this afternoon we're just going to give you a little bit of a rundown on some miniatures that I've recently painted. So I get asked quite a lot what armies I use and what games I play, and the answer is not a lot because I don't get much time. But recently one of the guys who comes to the shop a lot has set up a Crusade campaign for Warhammer 40,000 for the new 9th edition rules. So I've painted up a 30 power point army that I'm going to give you a quick rundown and show you what I've done. So as you may know, a Crusade campaign is essentially a narrative campaign where the story builds through and you start off with a smaller force and then you enlarge your force week by week as the campaign goes on. So this is my starting force. Everybody's starting with a 30 power army for Warhammer 40,000. So this is a chapter of my own devising that I've decided to paint in a Nightlords colour scheme, because everybody knows that Belisarius Caul's been up to no good whatsoever and used all the Traitor Legion gene seed in the new Primaris Marines. So I'll tell you what I've done and why I've done it, and show you the models, and then we'll put some photos up over here so you can see a bit more of a close-up. So I'm not a master painter, but I do enjoy getting a bit of paint on the paintbrush and slathering it all over the figures. So we'll give you a little rundown of what's what. So my force is led by a librarian. So it's the Phobos librarian model because I much prefer that figure to the Jedi looking guy, the other one. He looks a bit fat in my opinion, so I'm using this guy as a normal Primaris librarian even though it's the Phobos model. I have a squad of incursors here, and they're 5 power points, so he's 6 power points, sorry, and they're 5 power points, the incursors, because I like the haywire mine mechanic, which we can get away with. We have some heavier support here with the Redemptor Dreadnought, and because we're using power points and not regular points, I've gone for the plasma cannon thing for a bit of anti-armour devastation, and the onslaught Gatling cannon bit at the side here just for some extra anti-troop decimation, shall we say, along with the little rocket launcher and all the other add-ons that you can have when you're playing with power points, because it makes it a lot more flexible. Over this side we've got a squad of these are infiltrator models, the Primaris infiltrators, but I'm going to be using those as regular intercessors, and again because I prefer the Phobos miniatures. So infiltrators are 6 power points because they're some of the abilities that come with them, but regular intercessors are 5 power points, so we're going to use them as regular intercessors, and nobody's got any objections with that, so that's cool, so long as everyone that you're playing with doesn't have any objections to what you're proxying for things. You can do what you like when you're having fun, okay? And then at the back here we've got a squad of 3 aggressors. Now I don't know how good they are in the game because I've never really played a lot with these kind of armies, but I think the models look cool, so that's what we're going with. And you might have noticed that on all the troops, all the infantry figures, that they've all got the Primaris Reaver heads. That's because I'm theming them as Nightlords, I wanted them all to have the skull face mask because I think it's just a little bit more terrifying. So we're going to use these as a custom Space Marine chapter, so they get the Terror Tactics special rule, because the Nightlords did everything by inspiring fear in their opponents. So that's the idea. So they're painted in a very dark blue colour scheme with gold armour trims, and wherever they've got any eagles on their chests or anything, they're all painted in red, so they look like the classic Nightlords colour scheme. And then as the campaign goes on, I add more units into my force. We're going to have a few extra embellishments like the flayed skin and other bits and pieces that you might be more familiar to seeing on Nightlords, and maybe even might get a little bit of lightning pattern on the armour if I'm feeling adventurous. So this is just a quick rundown, just wanted to show you what we're doing. We'll give you a couple of close-ups of the figures, and hope you enjoyed seeing what I've been up to. So thanks for watching. Hope you like and subscribe to our channel and like the video and all that kind of jazz. And have a great day.